I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated. Parents, platform guests, and most importantly, the class of 2014, let me welcome you to the commencement services for Baker High School. At this time, we'd like to take the opportunity to recognize an additional scholarship earned by one of our seniors. Yasmin Petway, will you please stand? Yasmin earned a full scholarship at the University of Montevallo, and this will be added to the total of this record-breaking class. This time, I take great pleasure in introducing our platform guest. Please stand and be recognized when your name is called. Dr. Bill Foster, representing the school board. Ms. Martha Peak, Superintendent, Mobile County Public School System. Ms. Karen Moore, Chief Academic Officer, Mobile County Public School System. David Ackridge, Executive Director of Technology. Nancy Pierce, Supervisor of Communication. Dr. Sheila Martin, Executive Director of Special Programs. Renee Phillips, Supervisor of Marketing. It's with great pleasure I welcome and thank our feeder school principals for attending. They prepare these young men and women to attend Baker High School, and they do an outstanding job. Our feeder school principals, John Peru, Causey Middle. Mary Lou Casey, Regional School of the Deaf and Blind. Cheryl Chapman, O'Rourke Elementary. Michelle Shropshire, Collier Elementary. Catherine Gallup, Hutchins Elementary. Michelle McClung, Dawes Elementary. Diana Shaw, Taylor White Elementary. From the Baker High School staff, Mr. Joe Connick, Assistant Principal, 12th grade. Ms. Sharon Staley, Curriculum Assistant Principal. Mr. Jonathan Bearden, Freshman Academy Administrator. Dr. Kim Walker, 11th grade counselor. Ms. Terry Nugent, 12th grade counselor. Mr. Scott Nelson, senior sponsor. Athletic Director Paul Agnew. This time, Dr. Foster will extend remarks from the Board of School Commissioners.
On behalf of the Board of School Commissioners of Mobile County, I bring greetings on this, your 2014 graduation from Baker High School. Congratulations, best of luck to all the seniors, and may God bless you.
This time, valedictorian Fahim Al-Mahdi and salutatorian Robbie Crunk will deliver their commencement speeches to their classmates.
Good afternoon, family, friends, faculty, and distinguished guests. Today we celebrate the graduation for Baker High School's class of 2014. It is my honor to be the salutatorian. To explain what a salutatorian is, I turn to urbandictionary.com. A salutatorian is the person who must be valedictorian by a few GPA points. A very miserable person indeed. Second place is always the first loser. However, I do not agree with Urban Dictionary. Everyone here is a winner today as we walk across the stage and graduate. We all look forward to this day and worked hard to get here. As I was trying to decide what I would say to you, I couldn't help but think of a million cliches. We are the future. Who knows what tomorrow will hold for us? We came into the school as strangers and now are leaving as friends. Sitting among us might be the scientist that'll cure cancer. And my all-time favorite, Carpe Diem, seize the day. But I want to let you in on a little secret. No matter what I say to you today, it won't matter tomorrow. I doubt anyone in our audience can tell you what their salutatorian said at their graduation. High school is not the highlight of our lives. The graduation is not going to be the greatest achievement in our lives. Today is just another stepping stone in our future, another page in the story of our life. Yes, the cliches will continue. Our future is going to be defined by our future is not going to be defined by our grades, our extracurricular activities, or how many days we may have spent in retract. Our life is what we make it. You are the captain of your life. I told you, a million cliches. However, Winston Churchill put it well when he said, "Success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts." Our road is long, with many a winding turn. Some of us will go straight to the workforce, some will join the military, others will go on to college. These paths may seem varied and dissimilar, but do not be fooled. Everyone here has the power to be successful. No matter your path, you will have to work hard to achieve big. Robert Kennedy said it best, "Those who dare to fail greatly can ever achieve greatly." Students, be excited that you have made it to this day, but more excited for tomorrow. Parents, be sad that your child is going off on their own, or happy as the case may be. And everyone, be motivated to succeed. Graduation is more than just freedom from high school. It is a celebration of all our successes. Today is a time for us to think back on all of our experiences while at Baker, the good and bad times, the faculty and staff, the friends lost and made, and the infamous senior pranks. But most importantly, graduation is a celebration for the future that is waiting for us. Congratulations, class of 2014. Go Hornets, and good luck.
What an honor. Mr. Richardson, administrators, teachers, parents, and fellow students, the life that we navigated for the last 4 years in this school culminates today, and it is for that reason we are gathered here to bid farewell to the past and step into the future. While living with our family and amongst our friends and fellow biomass, we don't appreciate the depth of love that grows in us towards our home. Only when we let it go, then do we get overwhelmed by our homesickness. Why don't we appreciate the value of health until we get sick? Why is it that we do not appreciate something good until we lose it? It is because when something is good for us or good toward us, we tend to blend our existence with it. We breathe it in, we live by it. It becomes part of us and we become part of it. We become integrated in our hearts. We lose the sense that things we love are actually separable from us, and someday, when the time comes, those things will be taken away. When the call of life separates us from the things that became part of us, we start feeling the depth and magnitude of this bonding, of this other part of our existence. Today is such a day. The connection that blended our lives with the life of our high school is tearing apart. The boat of life that started its guided voyage in the rivers and streams of the high school 4 years ago must sail towards the bigger waters and reach the sea of independence. That is a law of life, the law of the universe. Nothing stands still, nothing remains unchanged. We are now at this watershed, and realizing this makes us appreciate more what we are going to lose today. And where would we be in this life without our honorable teachers? I remember in 7th grade, my first year at a public school, I found one of the most influential people in my life, my biology teacher. As I demonstrated what few skills I had, she and my mathematics teacher took notice and urged me to keep developing my mind. They challenged me and made me think, encouraged me and protected me. During that year of my life, I had trouble with social life, and I know that without those two teachers, I would not be standing here. For another 2 to 3 years, I feared I would not find teachers akin to those astounding friends I had. However, I then stumbled upon a few shining pearls amongst the jewels I had been encountering. I must thank those for cultivating my mind and helping me never to gravitate or oscillate from my studies or go on any false tangents in life, those that kept me accelerating along a continuous function. Through their genuine advice and utmost care, their jovial attitudes and willingness to put up with my minuscule handwriting, and primarily their devotion to their students, I have become successful. I think we can all agree there is no better form of encouragement than a teacher's blessing. From my ventricles, you have my thanks. And let's not forget Mom and Dad. Our parents are the role models for our maturity and the strong teachers of the art of, our fathers are the role models and strong teachers of the art of life. As I stand here like all the young men here in my class, I can only hope that I have made Dad proud. And while nursed and cared for by our mothers, we do not realize the depth of attachment that develops between us and our moms. It is only when we are taken away from the comfort of our home, then we start feeling Mom's absence in every aspect of our existence. Without my mother's constant pressure to never falter in my studies, I cannot imagine how many times I would have procrastinated and messed everything up. For this and all she has ever done for my success, she has my sincerest and most heartfelt gratitude. Ammo, I hope you are happy. When we honestly ask ourselves which people in our lives mean the most to us, we often find that it is those who, instead of giving advice, solutions, or cures, have chosen rather to make us laugh and feel like a part of something bigger. At some time, everyone's inner fire goes out. It is then burst into flame through an encounter with another human being. We should all be thankful for those people who rekindle the inner spirit. Thank you, my friends, for my most memorable years here at Baker. A sadness and sense of immense loss fills my heart as I am going to sail away from my teachers whom I respect and love, whose advice I seek and whose blessings I cherish. May their whispers of goodwill be my companions in this new journey. No longer will I see the faces of many of my classmates. I wish all the good for the schoolmates that I leave behind, and for all of my classmates with whom I will no longer share a classroom. Thank you, parents, teachers, and friends, for all of the things that you did for us that made this day a reality. Good game and well played.
Fahim Al-Mahdi. Robert William Cronk III. Kevin M. Area. Elizabeth Jane Denton. Casey Brooke Phillips. Feline Luton. Kazi Sharir Akbar. Madison Lee Oates. John Powell Scarborough. Sarah Emily Rocha. Andrew Chasen Abernathy. John Hutchison Adams. Javin Richmont Castor A.G. Connor Stephen Akey. Omar Quays Al-Sadi. Christian Hunter Albritton. Ansley Marie Alford. Christian Jordan Anderson. Kimbriante Brachet Anderson. Brianna Sherelle Andrews. Kenneth Scott Andrews. Christopher Damian Anthony. Jalen Harvey Antone. Connor Delaney Antos. Colin Edward Atchison.
James Tyler Atchison. Bryant Cullen Bailey. Bryant Matthew Baldwin. Paul David Baldwin. Ronzik Lanier Baldwin. Emily DeLon Fernandez Barbosa. Jacob Lon Barker. Mitchell Dean Barris. Debrina Nicole Barron. Jaquan O'Shea Battle. Elizabeth Ava Betty. Amia Taviana Dinkins Bernoudi. Alman Roveris Bettis. Jewel Brianna Biggs. Rachel Gabrielle Black. Joshua Logan Blaine. Evan Joshua Blanchard. Shelby Alexis Bond. John Lee Bonner. Jamie Tristan Booker. Chelsea Nicole Boone. Danielle Marie Borsicki. Tyler A. Borges. Victoria Ashley Bouchard. Brandon Aaron Bowler.
Stephen Kendall Bouillon. Keely Joe Bolton. Kendra Haley Bowen. Megan Daly Bowen. Austin Dakota Bowman. Kayla Victoria Boynton. Eric Mazane Brennan. Kendra Janae Brinkley. Courtney Elise Brooks. Donovan Christopher Brooks. Bobby Isabel Brown. Courtney Joe Brown. Jordan Grover Brown. Trevor Chance Brown. Robert Chase Brunson. Zachary Cobb Brunson. Paul Josiah Burrows. Christopher Dillon Busby. Devontae Isaiah Busby. Jordan Lynn Bird. Melody Christine Bird. Tangeria Michelle Gable. Alexis Dominique Cade. Alexandra Rose Calder.
India Nicole Caldwell. Nakila Janice Carlton. Alexander Swan Yarith Caro Perez. Harrison Dow Carell. Calvin Tremaine Carrio. Alex Jonathan Carroll. Alexis Deshante Karstarfin. Moses Shakespeare Carter. Noah Andre Carvalho. Mark Anthony Cash. Estrella Castellano Espinoza. Corey Brenda Caston. Alexis Nichelle Cathcart. Cameron Patrick Cawley. Cameron Chase Cazalas. Joshua Blake Centimore. Jamie Alejandro Serenil. Jason Ryan Charlton. Heather Leanne Chase. Allison Michelle Chestang. Taylor Ryan Christian. Caleb Benjamin Clark. David Leanthony Cohen Williams. Emijah Nelson Emir Coleman.
Jasmine Chandria Collier. Carly Marie Collins. Kevin Felipe Concha. David Kong. LaDeja Amethyst Cook. Matthew Allen Cook. Chelsea Amanda Corcoran. Michael Sutherland Cottrell. Austin Edward Covington. Shelby Elizabeth Covington. Bethany Hannah Cranton. Aaron Collins Creighton. Chase William Crockett. Graham James Crosby. Raven Nicole Crossan. Bailey Ryan Marie Crump. Rashawn O'Neill Culberson. Destiny Damara Cumby. Kaylin Alexis Cunningham. Sephora Chantel Cunningham. Nathan Christopher Curl. Christopher Neil Curry. Ryan Nicole Zarnacki. Valerie Shanice Dale. Deja Monet Daniels.
Denisha Lene Davis. Jacob Hunter Davis. Antonio De La Rosa. Kaylin Ray Devos. Shelby Leanne Dees. Lauren Michelle Deese. Brooklyn Noel Dismukes. Chanel Danine Jordan Dock. Lauren Diane Doggett. Courtney Alexandria Dombrowski. Jeffrey Miles Downey. Kayla Nashay Drinkard. Brittany Michelle Drinkard. Stephen Mark Drinkard. Chelsea Elizabeth Dubose. Tania Darnisha Duhart. Tony Devon Duhart. Mackenzie Rosalind Dunning. Zachary Keith East. Ronald Brooks Eastridge. Brian Maurice Edwards. Javon Yuri Edwards. Mohammed Yusuf Mohammed El Shark. Sean Douglas Elder. Ashton Marie Elsie.
Deborah Ruth Elmore. Dusange Esperance. Olivia Lee Atchison. Kobe Stephen Eubanks. Jerry Lynn Eubanks. Joshua Jamal Evans. Rebecca Lee Everso. Taylor Nicole Facemeyer. Cody Lee Ferrari. Joseph Philip Fleming. Daniel Keith Flowers. Tamarin Sky Floyd. Elizabeth Lynn Foley. Alexandra Michelle Forsman. Kristen Ray Foster. Jonathan Anderson Fox. Christina Antoinette Francis. Nicholas Alexander Franzone. Diego Corey Hines Fress. Dominique Lorinda Taylor Fulford. Richard Andrew Gaston. Caleb Brian Gautney. Kayla Renee George.
Jordan Nicole Gilbert. McKenna Madeline Glaude. Alicia Ann Glenn. Rebecca Zoe Glover. Virginia Bernadette Gornto. Alexis Mackenzie Green. Bianca Jennifer Green. Lauren Elizabeth Green. Freddie Demetrius Griffin. Hadley Millicent Griffin. Hannah Brooke Griffin. Anisha Danielle Gully. Joshua Glenn Hall. Kelsey Delina Hall. Jerry Lee Ham. Dominic Paul Hansberry. Ashton Renee Harris. Maya Nicole Harris. Rosanna Estelle Harris. Trevor Pierce Harrison. Kayla Nicole Hartley. Jessica Amberly Harvison. Ashara Nicole Head. Hunter Reed Headley.
Caitlin Rebecca Healy. Javelin Dwayne Henderson. Hunter McCall Hennis. Tyler James Hensley. Yadel Harara Diaz. Tyler Nicole Heron. Kathleen Louise Height. Bailey Kathleen Hoffman. India LaJoyce Hope. Brianna Nicole Horton. Austin Wayne Howard. Broderick Terrell Howard. Dallas Corey Howell. Lakeithia Centera Dewania Howell. Mary Catherine Houston. Rashad Tyrell Hughley. Reginald LeBaron Hunter. Christian Xavier Hutley. Christina Nicole Wynn. Mohammed Khalid Abraham. Bailey Patrick Impastato. Braxton Allen Inge. Marlon Anthony Lavelle Ingram. Kobe Stephen Eisler. Jalen Charity Jackson.
Jessica Marie Jackson. Heather Brooke James. Lottie James Jr. Victoria Anita James. Summer Renee Jernigan. Kayla Diane Jeter. Carl Lester Johnson II. Jacob Michael Johnson. Jalen Samaj Johnson. Jarrell Isaiah Johnson. Keyshawn Jamal Johnson. Stephanie Michelle Johnson. Alicia Nicole Johnson Mose. Celeste Nicole Jones. Curtissa Lachelle Laura Jones. Alicia Monique Jones. Jacob Alvin Jones. Jakayla Simone Jones. Micah Stephen Jordan. Aaron Irby Henriah Jordan Dean. Abrar Jabir Kassid. Anwar Jabir Kassid. John Darren Curley Jr. Jordan Faye Kelly. Shelby Lynn Kelly.
Ross Garrett Key. Tyler Marie Kilgore. Austin Taylor King. Chandler James King. Derek Stephen Kraft. Archie Lacombe. Matthew John Landis Nelson. Wesley Evans Landrum. Christian Alexander Lane. Eric Jordan Langholm. Christopher Blake Langley. Man Lay. Victoria Kim Lay. Jennifer Elaine Ledford. Courtney Nicole Lee. Zachary Aaron Lee. Zoe Saba Leonard. Jasmine Denise Leslie. Shashelle Dejanek Lewis. Daniel Joseph Lewis. James Daniel Lewis. Courtney Jabria Lewis. Brandon Thomas Light. Paul Calvin Lyles III. Deontay Malik Lilly.
Don Russell Lenz. Nicole Marie Lipsky. James Edmund Little III. Blake Edward Livingston. William Jamal Longmire. Jessica Delaney Lott. Patricia Renee Lovelace. Austin Taylor Lowry. Cole Joseph Lucky. Austin Grant Lynch. Evan Clayton Lyons. Maysoon Awesome Maroof. Emily Jordan Maddox. Jakayla Madis. Hannah Elise Main. Austin Paul Maldonado. Mason Douglas Maloney. Kayla Maisha Manzi. Sabrina Marie Marchand. Jonathan Auburn Markham. Madison Ann Markham. Kiera Shabria Marisette. Amberly Kiera Marshall. Rachel Presley Marshall. Devin Cheyenne Martin.
Kimberly Nicole Martin. Megan Michelle Martin. Michael Dominic Martin. Michaela Celeste Mason. Marissa Suzanne Massey. Rachel Ann Maston. Janita Trevay Mattinson. Delisha Kiyute May. Emily June May. Brandy Brashawn McCants. Burgundy Alexa McCants. Sharquan Dominique McCants Dansby. Aaron Michael McLean. Caitlin Juliana McCormick. Phoebe Kathleen McCormick. Ashley Lachey McCovery. Jasmine Deshelle McCovery. Mylan Jawan McDonald. Austin Tyler McDuffie. Isaac Caleb McGee. Brianna Nicole McGowan. Jennifer Nicole McInvale. Dresden Devontae McKellar. Zachary Ryan McLean II. Courtney Lane McLarty.
Debbie Michelle McLaughlin. Andrea Lynn McMichael. Monique Nicole McMillan. Grant Redding McNew. Maria de Guadalupe Mejia. Daniela Andrea Mendez. Kayla Elise Meyer. Cody Selena Middleton. Travis Stephen Middleton. Ashley Shannon Myers. Christopher David Miller. Hunter Douglas Miller. Lashana Alicia Miller. Lee Colin Miller. Ashley Malin Mills. Bradley Joseph Mills. Jordan Melody Mills. Mary Asia Ray Minor. Timothy Jerome Mollett. Kayla Ann Morgan. Jarek Darnell Mosley. Dustin Charles Mosner. Jeremy Matthew Marqua Jr. Austin Patrick Munn.
Keon Montrell Murray. Courtney Ann Merle. Carmela Liana Murray. Ryan Austin Nelson. Kenny Kimball No. JaVale Lee Nichols Sanders. Aaliyah Ravon Nichols Taylor. Joseph Richard Nobles III. Rachel Elizabeth Nolan. Victoria Danielle O'Hearn. Blakely Raquel Ornelas. Shelby Denise Orso. Tioni Shalaya Osborne. Angelica Kiea Owens. Jaron Alexander Palmore. Andrew Devin Parvino. Ayushi Patel. Christopher Lee Patrick. Robert Stephen Pearson. Christian Lane Perkins. Joseph Uriah Perkins. Bethany Grace Perrone. Yasmin Ayada Petway. Blessa Renee Payton.
Christine Lynch Fan. Autumn Raquel Phillips. Tady Repal Phillips. Travis Wayne Phillips. Jarvis Ephraim Fallon. Haley Victoria Pierce. Jonathan Caleb Pierce. Tyler Mackenzie Pitts. Mark Andrew Poche II. Jessica Margaret Peru. Dominique Michaela Polk. Olivia Jane Pouncey. Garrett Joshua Pounds. William Simeon Powell. Edward Roy Price. Kaylee Jessica Pritchard. Carson Tyler Pruitt. Alexis Marie Pugh. Justin Alexander Rea. Octavia Shante Rayford. Timothy Wyatt Reddy. Raina Marie Reese. Rebecca Lynn Reinhardt. Marissa Caitlin Reeser.
Destin Lane Richardson. Simone Brianna Riggs. Emily Louise Roberts. John Lee Roberts. David Rodriguez. Blake Scott Rowell. Bruce Edward Rowell. Anwar Nassim Sahori. Victoria Jean Salazar. Dominique Carl Schmidt. Tanner Caleb Smits. Cameron Fletcher Seals. Catherine Elizabeth Sessions. Sarah Nicole Dameron Sheets. Roderick Shelton Jr. Haley Marie Sherman. Caitlin Marie Schrader. William Zachary Sims. Callie Elizabeth Singletary. Frank Singleton IV. Sarah Caroline Skelton. Bailey Suzanne Smith. Carson McLean Smith.
Aaron Latrice Smith. Gary Preston Smith. Hannah Elizabeth Smith. John Larry Smith. Michael Scott Smith. Nicholas Christian Smith. Quillen Ramsey Smith. Selena Marie Smith. Eldrian Tremel Smith Watson. Cody Thomas Solomon. Logan Michael Sons. Hannah Rebecca Souder. Dylan Ray Spencer. Layden Alexander Spencer. Abigail Jane St. John. John Edward Stallworth, Jr. Alfred Lester Dantzler Stamper. Jessica Elizabeth Stanley. Emily Mabin Stearman. Ty Christian Stewart. Michael Antonia Stinson. Dominic Alexander Stokely. Sarah Jane Strayhorn. Keelan Seth Street.
Brianna K. Strickland. David James Summers. Gatna Sophia Sewan. Zachary Matthew Swanson. Alexis Rose Tackett. Mache Notoria Tanner. Alexandria Olivia Tarvin. Amara Amjada Taylor. Jordan Nicole Terry. Cody Andre Thibodeau. Bradford J. Thigpen Jr. Brianna Caitlin Thomas. Jada Janae Thomas. Tanner Blake Thomas. Alona Nicole Thompson. Nicole Joyce Thompson. Richard Aaron Thompson. Bridget Lestace Thornton. Jasmine Yvette Thrash. Terrence Leonard Thurman, Jr. Brittany Denise Taubert. Britton Ward Travis. Trevor Austin Travis. Morgan David Trent. Christian Jamal Tucker.
Mark Anthony Tucker. Austin Victoria Turk. Julia Elizabeth Tyson. Kaylin Mohammed Vaughn. Caitlin Elise Wiesens. Johnny Vo. Krisha Gabrielle Rachelis. Elston Walker, Jr. Stephen Tate Wallace. Matthew Colin Walters. Emily Brianne Waltman. Zakeem Farrell Washam. Brittany Brianna Sierra Washington. Tomisha Nashelle Washington. Madison Garrett Watkins. Jennifer Marie Weber. Jalen Christopher Weems. Jessica Reba Waltrod Weller. Kayla Elizabeth Watley. Brooke Christine Wiggum. Kristen Michelle White. Tyla Denise Wicks. Montana Lane Wilkins. Corey Wayne Willard. Alan McBride Williams.
Austin Todd Williams. Brandon Lamar Williams. Courtney McKenna Williams. Destiny Yvonne Williams. Kiara Nicole Williams. Braxton Wade Williamson. Brianna Lynn Williamson. Terrence Milton Wigfield. LaSherica Michael Lydia Chappelle Witherspoon. Colin Leo Thomas Wood. Victoria Ann Wood. Bryce Montrail Woods. Paige Madison Yarbrough. Peyton Alyssa Yarbrough. Catherine Joanne Young. James DeMarcus Young. Jordan Tyler Young. Lucas Bryce Young. Mackie Leon Young. Austin Cole Zane. Michaela Renee Zavala. Zachary Mitchell Zerlot.
Today we celebrate the achievements of each of our students as individuals, and we also celebrate them as a whole. We call this whole the Baker family. In 2012, we, Baker High School, lost one of our family members, Caleb Kenneth Mosley. Even though Caleb was not physically here to complete his high school career, many of you carried him on your journey to finish yours. So today, we also celebrate the achievements of our family member, Caleb Kenneth Mosley. Accepting Caleb's honorary diploma today are his mother, Deborah, his sister, Christina, and his niece, Shelley.
Class of 2014. This is a record-breaking class. The class of 2014 is the largest class to graduate from Baker with 525 graduates. This class had more students earn scholarships, 202 of our seniors, which is 38% of our graduating class. That's outstanding. Most impressive is your earned scholarship money. As of today, this class has earned $14,207,368. Class of 2014, please stand. At this time, I ask you to move your tassel to the left side, and by the power vested in me by the state of Alabama, I now declare you graduates of Baker High School. I ask everyone in the audience to please stand at this time for our alma mater, which is being sung by our Baker's Dozen, and remain standing for the recessional. Seniors, you are dismissed.